The couple went into the wild to bathe, unaware that Jung-hoo, the man nearby, was watching them closely. 3 hours flew by and the couple, satisfied, left the hot spring to head home, oblivious to the fact that their lives were about to end. Belonged to the mountain golem demons, hungry, cruel creatures plagued by incestuous marriages, yet with a tendency to become stone men. Ki and his girlfriend Xiao Mei arrived at a nearby hot spring manor. Ko was there to inherit the property, and he couldn't help but be shocked by everything around him. He was unemployed, lost in thought, until he was picked up by a man and woman claiming to be Jack's relatives. Another car arrived soon after, carrying a young man, a friend invited by Jack, who had replaced someone on the road after a late tire change. Wandering around the hotel with curiosity. The luxurious decor amazed them, and the girl was surprised to find valuable antiques among the furniture. Additionally, there was a large hot spring swimming pool. However, this luxurious hot spring manor turned out to be the American version of Longmen Inn. A woman walked through the passage. Sang-kun slowly approached, snapped the woman's neck, and dragged her into the kitchen. Kun then went to the woods, where 3 mountain men angrily shouted at them, "Don't move for now. Jack and his group will take action when the time comes." Sang-kun, like the mountain people, came from a family of ogres. The next morning, Mei woke up early to see Sang-kun wiping blood from the corridor. She hurried back, walking in reverse. The black girl and her boyfriend went to a nearby supermarket for groceries and noticed a bulletin board covered with missing person notices. The police asked them to keep an eye out for the missing person in the photo. The girl took the flyer, confused, not realizing disaster was near. Meanwhile, Sang-kun took check to see ancestral relics, including numerous animal specimens and hunting weapons. Kei noticed a wooden bow and arrow. Sang-kun took Jack to the woods for hunting. Under Sang-kun's guidance, Jack sent Mi-lu to the northwest with a single arrow. Simultaneously, a mountain man killed a policeman with another arrow. The hunter's method was exactly as Sang-kun had shown Jack. Mei looked at the flyer brought by the black girl, saw the missing person information, and immediately recalled Sang-kun wiping bloodstains. She quickly told Vic to find her. Vic, finding the place increasingly strange, went searching for Jack and stumbled upon the mountain people eating venison. Terrified, Vic ran away, but collided with Jack, who was entangled in barbed wire, severely injured. Unable to recover, he sought help. That night, Tang Masali eagerly helped apply medicine, the atmosphere growing increasingly ambiguous. But just as things escalated, Xiao Mei walked in, forcing him to pull back. The sounds of Jack and Xiao Mei fighting left Lee feeling lonely and frustrated. Jack, however, resolved his issues and went to the terrace, content with what he was about to inherit. He told his friends that after taking over the property, he planned to reopen it next summer. "Do you know anything about running a hotel?" Xiao Shuai didn't agree, doubting Jack's business acumen. Tensions flared between Jack and Xiao Shuai, prompting the girl to chase after them. Xiao Shuai, still angry, knocked the black girl's bag to the ground, and a ceramic net doll fell out. "What are you doing, Lillian?" The girl quickly stepped forward to hide it. After questioning, Xiao Shuai learned the doll was worth $2,000, and there were many more in the adjacent room. Shuai immediately became interested and took the black girl to check it out. Shuai suddenly found a secret door. Inside was a cave with strange statues casting eerie shadows. The construction girl became curious and lay down, wanting to practice gymnastics with Xiao Shuai. As they got close, a man suddenly appeared behind them, violently breaking the black girl's intestines and legs. The scene was horrific, but Sally arrived in time. The people of Zhenshan told them to leave immediately. Sally's ultimate goal was to make Xiao Shuai his gay partner. While Sally was having fun, Kun suddenly burst in, telling Sally it was time for business. He reached for his crotch, and Xiao Shuai completely froze. Unbeknownst to him, Jack found the black girl's bag at the door, and the car was gone. Convinced that the black girl and her boyfriend had stolen valuable items, he decided not to have a major confrontation, choosing instead to distrust the friend he'd known for 3 years. Later that night, Jack followed Sang-kun to several wooden houses in the woods. The tribesmen quickly surrounded them. Jack found the strange-looking tribesmen unsettling. Kun explained that their ancestors had, long ago, conquered this land and maintained pure bloodlines by marrying within the tribe, resulting in increasingly severe deformities. Kun appeared normal but had tumors on his body. Only Sally and Jack were normal, so they needed Jack and Sally to ensure future generations. After Kun handed Jack a glass of red wine, Jack suddenly felt dizzy. At the same time, Vic, hiding in the woods and observing everything, attempted to intervene but was quickly subdued by the mountain men. Jack, unconscious, could no longer recognize the guest before him. After being brutally murdered by the mountain people, he had a relationship with Sally. The next morning, Beauty told Jack they had to leave. Jack had changed, believing this place was his home, not theirs. He suggested they leave and let a few companions go on their own. They lay down and fell asleep, feeling helpless. A strange smell wafted through the air. Curious, they walked to the kitchen, where they found Sang-kun frying meat. Human fat residues were piled on the chopping board beside him. Horrified, they quickly left. Behind a wall, they saw Vic's head through the glass of a cabinet, nearly scaring them to death. Standing up to leave, they were immediately blocked by the mountain men. Tony volunteered to let the others go first, staying behind to fight the mountain man. But it was a mistake. The mountain man quickly overpowered him, inserted a water pipe into his stomach, and Hua Yuansheng's belly swelled until Tony burst. The others, also struggling, soon caught up. Ni accidentally stepped on the mountain man's foot, sending him to the northwest with a knife. Mei grabbed a shotgun and went to a room where a ceremony was taking place. Then Sally appeared before her. He tried to press Xiao Mei into boiling water but was subdued by her. Her face was burned beyond recognition, and her calf was broken by Xiao Mei's shot. Mei tried to leave, but Sang-kun immediately pursued her. Knowing Xiao Mei wasn't a friend, she fought back and killed Sang-kun. Looking at Sang-kun's lifeless body, Ki pointed the shotgun at Xiao Mei, but couldn't bring himself to shoot. By then, several mountain men had already surrounded them. In the end, Jack inherited the Hot Spring Manor, continuing to run the wrong men in, perpetuating the family tradition.